Oh, my hair. Okay. If you are here, say hello so I know you are here. Who is here? Hey, Lynn. Just you and me right now hanging out. Hey, Jen. Hello, my brother. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Becky. Chrissy. Hello, everyone. Oh, excuse me. Choking on spit. That's lovely and pleasant, isn't it? Hey, Julie. Rosemary. Hello, all. Just want to have a little chat, catch up. Let me know how your Easter was. Did you just have a nice Easter? If you celebrate, we did. We had a good Easter. We had a house full, and it was fun. I love it. Sorry. So what do we want to chat about tonight? I want to give you an update on Doug, on Arya. It's been a week. It has been a week. But that's okay. It's all good. My hair is sticking up everywhere. I have been crazy busy with Andrew. I had so many big plans for my week off, and it really didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. Tammy says, what did I cook for Easter? For Easter dinner, we had kielbasa and sauerkraut. We had golumpki, which is stuffed cabbage. We had meat pierogies and cheese and potato pierogies. We had ham. We had potato casserole. We had mashed potatoes. We had corn. We had asparagus. We had carrots wrapped with bacon. We had pineapple bake. We had dinner rolls. We had desserts. We had it all. It was very good, very delicious. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. It's hard. It's hard. Every holiday is hard, but the first ones are definitely harder. The first of everything is definitely harder, I think. Yes, we did have a feast, Jen. We always do. Well, the last couple of years, I've always done all the Polish food. And then I threw a ham in there in case people didn't want the Polish food. And, Tammy asked how many people we had. I think 20. We had some 20. Yeah, we had 20 people. We were missing about 7 that would have normally been here, but we had 20. Oh, Rosemary, I have seen those blizzards happening all over the country. Yes, and I knew people in Maine were without power. Tiffany, who lives up in Maine, she texted me today and told me. Yeah, it's crazy. We have had nothing but rain since Monday. It looks like my chickens have a built-in pool in their run. It is so muddy. So muddy. It's horrible. Oh, that's nice, Jan, that she's coming up from Florida. But yeah, the first Mother's Day without my mom was the absolute worst for me. I went out for a run, and I ran so fast and so hard and cried the entire time. Oh my gosh, it's scary up in Maine. It really is. Oh, Jan got 12 chicks on Saturday. What kind of chicks did you get? I have a sad note about chicks. I'm going to catch his up as soon as we all. What breeds did you get? Hi, Tamara. Sharon, I miss my mom every single day. I still pick up the phone and or yell up the steps like to tell her something. And you're right, Rosemary. We never get over it. You got a variety of 6 different ones. We have 2 baby chicks right now. We have 2 Rhode Island Reds. We've never had those. We're not brooding them at our house because of Doug. We can't have them here. So my friend down the street is brooding them for us with her chicks. So we've never had Rhode Island Reds before. So I'm going to catch up on everything going on. I know you saw my post about Arya because that's why I didn't do a video on Wednesday. So on Saturday morning, Arya woke up and she was right next to me in bed, and I went to pet her and I felt this huge lump on her side, like hard, huge lump that was not there Friday night. And Arya thinks she's a lap dog. She loves to sit on my lap and be petted. So I'm petting her constantly. So I know it wasn't there Friday night. It popped out Saturday morning. So we called the vet and made an appointment for Monday. She was fine, acting totally fine, eating, running around like crazy girl. Took her to the vet Monday morning. They did a needle aspiration, and they said that they didn't like the looks of the cells under the microscope, so they wanted to do further surgery. They did that on Wednesday, yesterday. But the mass was really close to her muscle, so they had to be careful. So they did surgery yesterday. They still could not tell what it was, so they did send it off to pathology to have it figure out what it is. So we're waiting now, 7 to 14 days until it comes back. You saw the picture if you were on the Facebook group. She's got a huge shaved area and a big incision. She's doing fabulous, though. She's really, really doing well. We are just hoping and praying that it's not something really terrible. So we had that this week. That was yesterday, Wednesday. And I mean, it poured torrential, like all night, overnight. We had thunderstorms and rain and all that. And then Wednesday afternoon, I finally said, I got to go out and collect eggs actually it was late morning. I said, I got to go out and collect eggs. These eggs are going to be so dirty. The boxes are going to fill up. They're going to step on them. So I went out to collect eggs in the torrential downpour. I'm collecting the eggs, and I looked through the nest box into the coop, and there was a dead chicken in the coop. So I called Andrew down. Doug went to chemo by himself on Wednesday because I woke up Wednesday coughing and like crazy coughing. It went away in an hour and never came back. So I'm not really sure what that was about or why I was doing it, but I didn't want to go to chemo with him because, too many people compromised. So Andrew and I were here. So I called him down to help me, and we got the body out of the coop, and we looked her over as best we could in the pouring down rain and couldn't really see anything. So we put her aside, and when Doug came home, he looked and he thinks she broke her neck. He thinks maybe she flew and like hit the wall or hit the roost bar or something, but he feels that her neck was broken. So that was Wednesday. Then we're upstairs in Andrew's room because Andrew is redoing his bedroom. We went out Tuesday. We were out all day, Andrew and I. He bought all new bedroom furniture for his room. We went to IKEA. We were there for 4 hours. So we were upstairs Wednesday, and all of a sudden we hear this horrific noise. I was like, what is that? Well, a piece of roofing flashing came undone from the house, started twisting and banging up against the house and the windows. So between the dog, the chicken dying, and the roof flashing, I was like at my wit's end. I was at my wit's end. But you know what? It can all be fixed. Sorry about the chicken. but it is what it is. Right now, we're just worried about Arya. We're just really, really hoping that it's something that, isn't really, really bad. So that is catching you up on my crazy, crazy week. And today was one, I did vlog today. It'll probably go up Saturday, maybe. Went out to brunch this morning with Denise from Dish with D and a subscriber who lives local. That was really nice. Took my mind off a lot of things. Doug worked from home today because he is getting a cold and doesn't feel 100%. He got a cold on Monday. He's starting to feel a little bit better, but not 100%. So he just stayed and worked from home today. So yeah, it's just been a little crazy this week. Crazy. I am way behind because I was chatting too much. Oh yeah, the Isa Browns, Jen. Yeah, they're great layers. I love my Isas. ISA or ISA, whatever you say it. Yeah, Janet, we're hoping she's okay. Hey, Denise, I was just talking about you. Oh, Jan, you're doing sourdough starter. Watch my video. It's pretty straightforward. It really, really is. We tend to complicate it, but just watch it. Paula, are you asking me if the snake or raccoon got the chicken? No, it wasn't any kind of predator because she was the only one. There would have been more. Hey, Kim. My brother's stuck eating a cupcake with Jimmy's on it. I made cupcakes without Jimmy's. You took the wrong ones home. My brother doesn't like Jimmy's on his cupcakes. And I specifically made ones without just for him because I'm nice like that. Oh, quick Doug update. Besides the cold, he's doing well. Chemo number 6 was yesterday. So either 2 or 3 more probably, and then it'll be surgery time. So we're moving right along and we're looking forward to getting this behind us. No pun intended. Janet wants to know if I've ever made my own baking powder. I have not made my own baking powder. I know you can, but I never have. I buy the aluminum-free baking powder. I forget what brand it is. It's in a red tin, I think. I get it in bulk from Azure. Thank you, Jan. Yes, please keep him in your prayers and the dog. Yes, I have seen it, Janet. What is it? How do you make it? I forget. I have seen it. I've never done it. I just buy it. I've never had the Like Air snacks. I've seen them, but I've never had them. Baking soda and cream of tartar. Yes, that's right. That's right. Have you made it, Janet, your own baking? And I never will. Have you made your own baking powder, and does it work as well as commercial baking powder? There are my two. That's my question. I never will, Denise. What's in it that I won't? I told you this morning, Denise, 90-10, but yeah, I won't buy those. We had a lovely brunch this morning. You'll see it on the vlog. No thanks, but thank you anyway. That's right. You were the fan of the month or something. I think they have seed oils in them, if I'm not, or natural flavoring or something. Oh, you haven't made it yet. Denise, I never win anything. I try to win on Instagram and all. Like I enter all the contests, And I won something one time, and I just put it right up on Gibbstown Giving because it wasn't something I wanted to even win. It was like a Walmart giveaway. It was like color changing plastic cups or something. So yeah. I'll have to try that, Janet. I'd be afraid to try it because like I'd be afraid it wouldn't work right. I just entered a couple contests on Instagram that I would love to win. I won't win. And every I think it's like every month or every 3 months, the Harvest Right freeze dryer has a giveaway. And every month or every 3 months, whenever it is, I enter it, hoping someday I will win. I wish they would send me one. That would be really nice, but they ain't gonna do that. I need about probably 100,000 more subscribers for them to even think about sending me one. But it's on my bucket list one of these days. I just wish they were smaller and more affordable, but I guess it has to be that big. I don't know. I know Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie just got a freeze dryer recently. But, oh well, someday. What else are we talking about? I'm thinking Doug might make an appearance. He's upstairs laying down now. He was tired. The cold's kind of whipping his butt a little bit. But he's off tomorrow. So he has his chemo disconnect tomorrow afternoon. I was going to go with him because I've never been to a disconnect, but I don't want to leave Arya alone. She's doing really, really well, but I don't want to leave her alone because if I, is she, oh no, she was back. Oh, she's upstairs with Doug now. She has a cone of shame. The one that the vet put on her was ridiculous. It was one of the sunflower ones. It was so huge. She was tripping over it. So Denise had told me she had the small, they look like travel pillows. They're like blow ups. And she had those. So I borrowed those from her. And we had it on her for a while, but she is not even, the incision's way in the back. She can't reach it. So as long as we're here with her, we're not putting it on her because she does not like it. If we're not here, we'll have to put it on her. So we'll see. Yes, Janet, they are awful. But the one that I borrowed from Denise is really nice. It's just like a little round donut travel pillow. So it's not obnoxious. Oh, Suzanne, it's 84 where Suzanne lives. It's about 45 here, I think, but like it's been raining since Monday and the wind's blowing and it just feels so much colder. I cannot wait for some nice weather. Hey, Sandy's in the house. Sandy's home from her meeting. How'd your meeting go, Miss Sandy? Danny's dog knows how to take it off. Oh, my brother said he should be eating a chocolate chip cookie, but the little guy stole it. Yes, Joey went home with a lot of treats on Easter. And they were the best. Oh, my nephew's wife made these chocolate chip cookies. Man, they were good. I keep forgetting to ask her for the recipe. How'd you make out at your meeting, Sandy? How did weigh-in go? 1.2 after a holiday is not horrible, especially if you haven't weighed in a month. I forgot to go and weigh in March. Totally forgot. So I got charged $14.95 for my app. You can bet your bottom I'm not going to forget in April. I don't even know what made me flake. I have it on the calendar and yeah. It's okay. It's $14.95. It's not the end of the world. Although when I go in, she's going to charge me. I know she's going to charge me for the meeting fee because I go to a franchise and yeah, but whatever. I'm about up to here with it. But for now, until they do something with Lifetime, which I swear, I really feel something's coming, I'll stick with it. But I'm just mad at myself for forgetting to go. It's not like me. But what are you going to do? I've had a lot on my mind recently. Yes, Janet, I do. When I make my chocolate chip cookies, I make a chocolate chip gift card. Gift card. Chocolate chip discard. I'm tired. Uh-oh, Sandy said her leader quit today. Doesn't like what's coming. Is this the leader? Didn't you have a leader and then she left to go back to nursing? Is this the new leader? Hey, Julie. Remember earlier we were talking about Maine being without power, and I said one of my subscribers, Tiffany, texted me that she just now texted again and said their power is back on. So there's hope for Maine yet because her power is back on. You get emails from Weight Watchers every day to come back. They'll probably give you a good deal if you want to, but I do better with calories. I'm thinking, but we're already 5 days in, but I think I'm going to start tracking for the month of April again. So we'll see. On doing calories, not points. I think I'm going to start doing calories. So, okay, Sandy, the same leader as that was going back to nursing, right? That's the one. It's headed the Europe way. What does that mean? What do they do in Europe? Tell me about that, please, because I want to know. Sharon, do you like the calorie counting? I really do. I feel like nutritionally for me, it's much better. But yeah, what's the Europe way? Do you know, Sandy? Did she mention what the Europe way is? Everybody now wants to know, Sandy. Come on. Tell us what the Europe way is. That's not Slimming World, is it? Slimming World's something different, right? Yeah, Slimming World's something different. I know that is in the UK. Oh, you don't know. We'll have to look that up. Somebody Google it. You do macros along with it. I use my Fitness Pal and it does show the macros. The new app, that new one that's coming out, Trainist, has been emailing me constantly wanting me to do like a beta testing with it, but I'm really not interested, honestly. Oh, she was quiet about it because her boss was there. Yeah, that can be. Yeah. So now you're going to have another new leader, right? Janet, you're going to switch to? Tammy Joy, I use the MyFitnessPal free, not the premium. I downloaded Healthy once and never used it. Oh, a lot of people lose it, Janet. A lot of people. I should probably download that one, but I have so many recipes in MyFitnessPal now, but I think Andrew uses Lose It. Judy, excellent. 21 pounds since January 1. So what are you doing WW still or something else? Oh, here you go. Using Golo, which is Whole Foods. Yes. Now, I know Golo is like a diet plan and they also have supplements. Do you take their supplements? Whoa, Sandy gave her a hug. You know, if Sandy gave her a hug, she was somebody special. Yeah, Janet, I think both my kids use it. Adam and Andrew, I think both use it. Now, let's keep in mind that Adam gets like 3,000 calories a day. Yeah, 3,000 calories a day he gets. But, you know, he also runs and runs and runs. I ran this morning. It felt good. It felt good to get back to that. So I'm definitely I'm easing back into it to make sure my hip and knee can take it. But it felt really good to run this morning. Yeah, right, Janet. 3,000 calories. I can't even imagine eating 3,000 calories. I'm so happy it's working for you. My son is, I don't understand what you're saying, Janet. My son is CA. I don't understand what you're saying. Hey, Linz. Oh, the days of the spelling words. I remember those days. Oh, the rim to rim, the Grand Canyon. Wow, that's cool. 43 miles in 14 hours. That's cool. A year ago, it just popped up in my Facebook memories. A little more than a year ago, Adam did his 24 and 24, 24 miles in 24 hours. You run 1 mile every hour on the hour for 24 hours. He did that about a year ago. That was crazy. Oh, Sharon wants to know, Judy, what ingredients are in the Golo supplements? Yeah, well, I only ran a little bit today. Just a little bit. I actually thought about doing that with him last year, the 24 and 24, but I was going to do like 12 and 24. I was only going to do like a half a mile each time, but I ended up not doing it. Maybe next time. Oh, I know, Sandy. I can't believe it's been a year either. I think he did it over Easter. No, spring break. He did it over spring break last year. What'd you say, Sandra? When you have time, stop by the post office. I almost went today and I forgot, but I will go tomorrow. I have things I need to mail out. I have thank you cards to mail out. Okay, what else is going on, peoples? We've got a busy-ish weekend. We're playing Pinochle tomorrow night. And then Saturday morning, Doug has to run Bible study, and they do Bible study at like 7 in the morning. And then he has to go, all the guys from his class are meeting. They're changing locations of their deacon class. So they're transporting like all their books and stuff from one location to the other Saturday morning. And then Sunday morning is our monthly church breakfast. I'm bowing out of it this month because we're going to church Saturday night. I'm not going Sunday morning. Nope. Oh, Judy said there's a lot of extracts. The cardiologist said it was okay to take, not one side effect. Very cool. I'm so glad it's working for you. You know what? We all have to find what works for us. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's working for you, then go for it. Sandy wants to know how many more chemo Doug has. Definitely at least 2 more, possibly 3 or 4. They said that they definitely do at least 8. And then they keep some, you can have 12 maximum. They're looking at surgery at the end of May, but they like you to be off of chemo for 3 weeks before surgery. And then, but they don't like you to be off chemo more than 4 weeks. So it's a fine line there. So they kind of keep some in case surgery gets postponed or whatever. So yeah. Tammy says, what is the number one best thing you have done for your overall health? And what would you say is the number one best thing you've done for weight loss? For me, number one best thing for my health is definitely switching to whole foods, getting rid of the processed foods, reading labels, and cooking from scratch. Definitely number one for me. For weight loss, Probably moving. And no, portion control. 100% portion control. Yep, 100%. Oh, my brother wants to know what's on the menu for cards tomorrow night. Not quite sure yet. I'm thinking some sort of, do you eat asparagus, Joey? Let me know if you eat asparagus, because I saw a recipe for pasta asparagus chicken stuff that looked good. So of course you would be, a guinea pig, because never made it before. Unless you have something you want, tell me what you want me to make and I'll make it. Has everyone who started training still hanging in there? Oh, yes, Sandy. I took me a minute to realize. Yes, there are 16 men in Doug's deacon class, and they are all still hanging in there. They're all doing really well. It is a very, very committed group of gentlemen and a really, really close knit, tight group of gentlemen. They're all doing really well. So Doug's on spring break right now. He's off for 2 weeks, and then he starts the next semester. We're a little bit nervous about the next semester with surgery, but they'll figure out a way to make it work for him, whether they Zoom him in or whatever. Oh, absolutely. You like asparagus. Good. Then maybe I'll try this pasta chicken asparagus thing. We'll see. Janet. Yep. Janet agrees with me. Portion control for sure. Yep. And I'm going to tell you, some things are harder than others for portion control. They really are. Hey, Catherine, how are you? How's Wisconsin? Sharon wants to know if they'll move Doug to another parish. Yes. The bishop we have right now, who is retiring, he's actually 5 years past retirement. He'll be retiring very soon when they find a new one. He does not put the gentleman in their same parish because he feels that, let's say Doug was assigned to our parish, and let's say a husband and wife were having some issues and wanted to talk to a deacon or a priest or whatever. We're friends with so many people from our parish, they might feel funny coming to us or coming to Doug to talk about things like that. Just because we've been in that parish so long and we're so familiar. So yes, he will be assigned at a different parish. They usually try to keep him 30 minutes within our house. Will I switch parishes? No, I'm too invested in our parish. So yeah. Will I go like on weeks where Doug preaches or whatever, where he gives the homily? Yes. But I am not going to leave our parish totally. I'm going to stay there. Jackie says those Easter goodie bags were exactly what every adult would like to receive: jam, eggs, and freshly made sourdough muffins. Doug stood at that stove for about 4 or 5 hours Sunday morning, cooking those English muffins for me. He loves that job. He's very good at it. So I let him do. I make the dough. I cut them out. He cooks them. And I have 3 cast iron skillets, 3 different sizes. So we can cook like 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9 at a time. And I made, I think, like 60 of them. So yeah, it was a lot. Catherine said slim down with Sue isn't doing Weight Watchers anymore. She said she's doing low carb. I don't think I'd be good at low carb. I probably should try it, but is that a new thing? We had a deacon a few years ago that was from our parish. I think it depends on the bishop of your parish and their choice to do it. We had a guy from our parish about 10 years ago, and he was assigned to our parish, and actually he's still there. So yeah. I guess it depends. I mean, I would love to see Doug stay at our parish. That would just be so special for me, but I don't think it'll happen. Oh, thank you, Janet. They were really, That is like my favorite thing to make with sourdough, I think, is the English muffins. My second favorite thing is probably crackers. Yeah, Catherine, I don't think I could do low carb. Now, I do try to be a little bit like if I have toast for breakfast or an English muffin for breakfast, I try to watch what I have later in the day. Now, this morning we went, like I told you, we went out to breakfast. We went out to brunch. I had an omelet, potatoes, and toast. Ate pretty much all of it, but I haven't had anything else the rest of the day, and I'm still not hungry. So, yeah, I should probably eat a little something tonight. I still have leftovers from Easter, so I'll probably have a galumpki or two tonight, maybe if I'm hungry. But um, if I eat a big breakfast, it really, really sustains me for the day. It really does. Now, tomorrow is Doug's Friday off, and normally on his Fridays off, he likes either French toast or pancakes for breakfast. So that might be tomorrow, but honestly, well, it's not going to be French toast because my French toast, the bread I have right now is my fresh milled 100% whole wheat bread. It doesn't make really good French toast. So that's the only bread I have right now. I made a couple loaves the other day. Oh, you had chicken salad with chicken tonight, Denise? Oh, Joey, maybe he will. Doug has this weird feeling that is where he's going to be assigned. We actually have a Catholic church that is 2 blocks or so, 3 blocks from our house. It's exactly a half a mile from our house. And I only know that because of running. So the church we go to is about 20 minutes away, but my brother's parish is right here in town. And he really, really feels that he may be assigned there. So that would be interesting. Catherine said she wasn't hungry tonight, so she made a smoothie. I do enjoy a good smoothie. I do. I don't do banana because I'm allergic to bananas. I didn't really do all berries. And then sometimes a glob of Greek yogurt, but mine's not non-fat. Well, depending on what kind of milk I use to make the yogurt, it's whatever. I do that. Oh, thank you, Carol. She said my food always looks amazing. Tamara, pasta is my middle name too. Actually, I think we're gonna have pasta tomorrow night, so I'll be making pasta tomorrow morning. Yeah, pasta and bread. Yeah, I like smoothies too. I'm more of a smoothie in the summer girl, but I will use like some frozen fruit to make it. But I just love that fresh summer fruit for a smoothie. My favorite combination is strawberries, blueberries, kiwi, and blackberries. I have it saved in my phone. There's an Amish market not far from our house, and Adam and I love going to get smoothies. They don't use like a smoothie mix like a lot of the convenience stores do. It is all fruit, ice, and water. That is it. So it is pure fruit. And Adam and I found like our perfect combination. And I actually put it in the notes in my phone because we loved it so much. And we were hoping to get down there and get one while he was home for Easter, but we didn't. So I don't use any protein in mine, just the yogurt that I throw in there. I'm not a big protein person, like a supplemental protein. I mean, I get my protein from food, but I don't do powders or drinks or anything like that for protein. Not my jam. And yes, life is way too short to eliminate pasta. Yeah. Nope. I need good real pasta. Ooh, peanut butter, yes. I put peanut butter in Doug's oatmeal this morning. He wanted a Chunky Monkey oatmeal bowl for breakfast this morning, and that has peanut butter in it. Oh, smoothies keep me full. All the fiber in the fruit, I think, helps keep me full. And I think because I put the yogurt in it, sometimes the yogurt's 1%, sometimes it's 2%, sometimes it's full fat. It just depends on what I make. But yeah. Oh, peanut butter's very good on a spoon, Kim. Oh, yeah. Peanut butter's very good. Oh, Bernadette and her basketball. She loves her basketball. Now, that's women, right? You do the women's basketball, Bernadette. Am I right? You know what, Denise? I've heard people putting avocado in smoothie. It just kind of scares me. I do throw spinach in there once in a while if I have it. Janet wants to make pasta without a machine. You can definitely do it. I make big flat noodles without a machine when I make my chicken pot pie. I do them without a machine. But yeah, yeah. I think if I was going to do protein powder, there's the one brand I would use. It's called Just Ingredients because it's the cleanest you can buy. It's really, 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 really good. It's very clean and it's very hard to find a clean protein. Yes, egg noodles are the same. It is. It really is. And it's just roll them thin. I have an electric machine and I have a hand crank machine. I like the electric one better. I'm getting lazy in my old age. I'm bad at cutting things out. Like when I make crackers, I use the pizza cutter to make my crackers and I can't make a straight line. So my crackers are all kind of wonky, but whatever, they're crackers. I don't use the Clean Simple Eats protein. It's just not real clean. It's you know how I feel about ingredients. You know how I feel about ingredients. And I looked up the ingredients and there were a couple things in there that I didn't quite like. That's all. But it's probably better than a lot of other ones that are out there. Hello, Lori. But you can't go by me because, like I said, I really don't use protein powder. Not my thing. Yes, women's. Oh, I don't have a pastry roller. I saw the other day, I was watching a video and somebody had one that had really cute little crinkle edges. And that's what they made their crackers with. And it was so cute. So I'll have to look for one. Oh, no live tomorrow, Kim. Darn. I like your lives in the afternoon. But she'll be working in the garden. She was sending me updates. I want Kim's garden because Kim's garden is the entire size of my backyard. She is going to grow all the things. Yes, the crinkled ones, Janet. They're so cute. Oh, Lori, I know you're sick of snow. Lori sent me a video today of her crazy, crazy snow. Yeah, but I'll take our rain over that snow. I'll be taking out grass clumps. Get your heart rate up, Kim. Get some exercise in there. I think I still have like 54 calories to burn before my watch isn't catching up. Before I hit all 3 of my rings. Yeah, my watch is all screwed up with that. Who else is planting a garden this year? I know Denise has planted dill already and chives. Denise is doing her herb garden. Who else is planting? We're not planting yet here in Jersey. We'll plant around Mother's Day. And I'm guessing that the garden is going to be mostly my thing because of Doug's surgery, which it's usually Doug's thing. He's more of the the gardener than I am, but oh, you did mint too. Oh, mint takes over everything, Denise, so you can feel free to share it with me because I don't plant mint, but I would love to have some. Janet, you have too much shade. Oh, John, you did a raised bed. I have no luck with raised beds. I tried and nothing grew. Everything died, which is amazing to me because I bought really good quality soil and all, and it was just not good. The soil in our garden sucks. Yes, it's rocky, it's crap comes up in it, like glass and stuff, but man, as bad as it is, it works. Oh my god, Jen, 20 acres, that would be my dream. It took over your raised bed. They say the mint goes crazy, crazy. Hey, it doesn't matter, Linz, if it's a raised garden or in the ground. A garden's a garden, and as long as you're getting stuff. Okay, Denise, you make sure you give me some mint. I would love some mint. Oh, you add donkey manure. Oh, Marilyn, you have raised gardens and container gardens too. Janet, I'm jealous too of her 20 acres. You have a raised bed of mint. What did you plant your dill and your chives in, Denise? In another raised bed? Oh, wow. Chocolate mint. I have heard of chocolate mint. Me too. What, Joey? You want mint? I know my brother does containers on his deck. I can do herbs in containers, but in pots. When I tried the herbs in the raised bed, that's what all died. Because I was hoping to have a nice raised bed of herbs, like right outside my kitchen door, all died. So now I just put them in the corner in the ground, in the ground in the corner of the garden, and they work. Hey, Donna, I didn't see you in here. Oh man, Jen, you make me jealous. They've got mini horses and donkeys and a fainting goat, and now chickens again. Oh, Donna does raised in container. Oh, raised beds out back. You're making your own soil. That's cool. We have our chicken compost is still not ready. Maybe next summer, which is fine because Doug is not allowed to do anything with he can use the fruit and vegetable compost we have that will definitely be ready this summer, but he's not allowed to do anything with any animal compost with the chemo. So it'll just, yeah. Oh, yes, I know the patio plants are Kingsley's. Mint and fruit salad, iced tea, and mojitos. Oh, yeah, mojitos. I love to put mint in my tea, fresh mint in my tea. I love the smell of mint. We're hoping this fall, when all of Doug's issues are behind us, we're hoping to maybe do a round of meat birds again in the fall since we didn't do them in the spring because my freezer's getting a little bit low. So I'm hoping we can do a round of meat birds in the fall. We'll see. It's called Mel's Mix, 3 to 5 different compost, vermiculite, and oh wow, that's cool, Donna. Report back and let us know how it does. I'm impressed. In New Hampshire, a mini pony can be a service animal. Oh my goodness, that's cool. That is cool. Peter makes a mint simple syrup. Ooh, that would be good. Hey, Roy. Roy is in the house. Oh, don't forget, Pat's not here. She has no electric. Pat's not here tonight, and Pat is my thumbs up girl. Don't forget to thumbs up this video or like it or heart it, whatever you're supposed to do before you leave. That strawberry simple syrup I made the other day, if you saw the video, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's really good. And I mix it with straight lemon juice, just a little bit, and it makes a really, really good strawberry lemonade. Really good. Oh, Judy, it was so nice seeing you here. We're here every Thursday night. And Kim is usually does her lives Friday afternoon, and Denise is Sunday night. And Roy is whenever the spirit moves him. Have a good night, Judy. Oh yeah, we are almost at an hour. We have about 8 minutes left. I think I have to go upstairs. Well, I have a Walmart order coming tonight, not groceries. It's stuff that Andrew wanted for his new room. He ordered a mirror and he ordered some picture frames. So we're hoping it all comes. It's supposed to come by 9:30, and we're going to finish his room tonight. So I'll vlog it when it's done. It looks really good. He's happy with it. Yes, Denise, there is a lot of flavor in there between that top of the strawberry that you cut off and then the green. I was surprised. I was really surprised how quickly it cooked down. Now, I followed something that I saw online, and it was way too much sugar. Way too much sugar. I mean, simple syrup is sugar, but it was too sweet. So I made subsequent batches, and I just kept cutting the sugar and cutting the sugar and cutting the sugar. So it's a great way to use all the plant, that's for sure, or all the strawberry. No waste. You know, I'm all about the no waste. I made last year or 2 years ago, in the fall, when I made all my applesauce, when I canned all the applesauce, I took all of the apple scraps and I made apple cider vinegar. Now that you have to like let sit, and it gets like the mother on top, like that big thing of mother. And then that was good. I can't use that in canning because you don't know what the acidity is, but I used it in salad dressings and stuff. Now, Jan said the chickens love the strawberry tops. Everything I read said not to give them to the chickens. They can have strawberries, but not the tops. So I've never given them the tops because I'm a scaredy cat. But if you did and they were fine. But everything I read said not to give them the top. So I don't know. Yes, those berries from Virtues were so good, Denise. I want to see if they still have them really, really cheap, because I would love to make a lot more jam for markets, because I have a lot of markets coming up this summer, and strawberry jam is one of my biggest sellers. And my brother puts that stuff on everything, so I have to keep him in strawberry jam. Isn't it easy, Janet? Oh my gosh, when it actually worked and I had that big floaty mother thing on top, it was, yeah. Okay, so Julie gives her chickens the strawberry tops too. I don't know where I read it, but it said not to do it, so I never did, but now they'll get it. Well, now that I make the syrup out of it, I guess they won't get them because it has sugar. So we'll see, maybe half and half. I know you can't give chickens avocados. We don't give them avocados, and you can't give them apple seeds. You can give them apples, but not the seeds. You can give them peppers, but not the stem or the leaves. You can give them tomatoes, but not the stems or the leaves. I don't know. There's so many rules, but I look out there and, they're eating worms, and You know, I get so crazy about giving them fresh water all the time, and today they were drinking out of the mud puddle. Mine do not love peppers either, Jen. I gave them when I cleaned out the refrigerator before, Easter because I needed the room, I made this huge, like, salad up for them. They decimated it. The only thing left in the run were the, peppers, but then I guess they figured, well, she's not giving us anything else, so they did go back and eat them. I've given mine strawberries, but I always cut off the top because I thought we weren't supposed to give them the top, so I don't know. I don't know. I look at the stuff they eat. Oh, good night, Eileen. Eileen is off to bed. I'm off to bed really soon too. I'm tired. I thought Doug would make an appearance, but I have a feeling he said he was gonna lay down for a little while and watch some, Bad Batch, Star Wars Bad Batch. I bet he fell asleep up there. Oh, good night, Lori. They only eat homegrown or organic. You've got bougie chickens. Bougie chickens. I gave my chickens pork chops the other night. Made a recipe. Was looking forward to the recipe. It was a taste of home recipe. It was pork chops and scalloped potatoes. We did not care for it. It had zero flavor. Zero. Like inedible. And the pork chops got really hard. It was horrible. So I gave them to the chickens. Man, they tore those pork chops up. They loved them. It does feel I know, I wish we should do this on Zoom and then everybody can chat. That or they're smart. Well, yeah, they probably are smarter than we are sometimes. Man, they're trained. Chickens are trainable. They know they hear my back door open and they all run to the front of the run because they know, hey, she might be coming out with snacks. Because that's all I am. To toddlers all during the day and to chickens, I am the snack lady. They all want a snack. It is easy to give them a snack when I go in to change the waterers out because then they're busy with that and they don't try to escape. You don't want my snacks, Roy. Good question, Joey. I still have so a subscriber sent me a chicken leash. And my sister-in-law, ever since she saw them on Amazon, has wanted to walk one of my chickens. As soon as the weather gets nicer, we are strapping that chicken into this harness, and my sister-in-law is going to walk my chicken. And you know darn well I will get it on film. Yup. Oh my gosh, Janet, that is so funny. Your chickens are so bougie. I swear, if God forbid I ever like keeled over in the chicken run for some reason and like passed out, they would eat me. I swear they would. Little, they're little dinosaurs. They're little T-Rexes. I swear, if I ever fell down in there and passed out, they just, yeah. Well, let's see, Roy. I give the chickens all the scraps from our vegetables, and I give them cracked corn sometimes. So I don't think and mealworms. They love mealworms. And the toddlers generally get peanut butter toast. Roy, that was so funny when we did that. That was hysterical. That I looked for the video because I wanted to show someone. I know it was a tag video and I could not find it. So if you ever know what video it was where we did that intro, please send me the link. What wouldn't they touch? Non-organic stuff, Janet? Or oh, thanks, Roy. Yeah, shoot it to me in like a text or an email or something, whatever's easiest for you. Of course, now we've added on to the chicken run twice. So now it's a lot bigger. That is so funny, Janet. Mine will pretty much eat anything. They didn't like cucumbers for a while, but now they like cucumbers, and I love giving them cucumbers in the summer because it just helps with hydration. And bananas in the summer, frozen bananas, they love those. Hey, Jay is in the house. Yes, they do always get bigger. You know I would let it take over my entire backyard if I could. Jason has 10 new babies in his house right now. I do miss having the babies, I really do. They're a lot of work and all, but gosh, they're so cute and all that little cheep, 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 and I miss it. Oh, Janet has 4. Yeah, I can see. Well, we had 26, and then when, Chino passed away yesterday, now we have 25, plus the 2 that my friend Lee has for us. But that's it. No more. Jan, yes, I knew you had 12 of them, and you said you had ISA browns and some other kind of, ones too? Yes, Jason, I know how chicken math works. Remember I wanted 6 when we started, not 26? But oh my gosh, they're just so much fun. They really are. And I'm gonna remind myself of that tomorrow morning when I am cleaning out the chicken coop. Because I really wanted to clean it out last weekend, but ran out of time, so. Janet, my yard's too small too. Between the garden and the chicken run, my entire backyard is pretty much filled up. I have a little space left. But that's okay. I figure less grass we have to cut. But my friends, we are at the hour mark, and I need to get off of here. I need to go finish helping Andrew. I need to go and do a few other things. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's fine, Roy. Whatever you want to send. Whatever you want to send. Yes, Jason, I am lucky that it is fenced and I can give them some yard time because they do love their yard time. We try to get them out there every single day, not in the torrential downpours, of course, but even when it's cold, I like to give them their yard time. So that is it, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Jan. And oh, Tiffany, I was talking about you earlier, Tiffany, that you did get your electric back. You are late, but that's okay. We are going to call it a night, but next Thursday we will be back for sure. So join us then. So have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to give a thumbs up before you go. And I will see you all tomorrow for menu plan, no grocery haul this week. Take it easy.